Okay. It's attempt number 2 on streaming. Attempt number 2. Because last stream didn't really turn out so well, did it? Last stream ended up with um, connection problems. So, I think this stream, there's hopium that everything will be fine, everything will be great. I won't have um, internet issues, connection with the server issues, none of that. Everything will be fine. I can play the game properly. People who have come to watch me mine are actually going to see some mining. Hello, Navan. Cashman, hello there. Welcome in. Welcome into another mining stream. I'm not sure if I have the exact same XP as I left off with last stream. Probably. Although I think I may have done a tiny bit of mining since last stream. And by tiny, I mean we're talking 1, maybe 2 million XP. Basically nothing. Basically nothing on the grand scheme of things. But anyway, it also does mean, because I'm not mining at all really, that I'm not really making any progress getting towards 20 billion XP. It is a long road. It'll be a long road to get to 20 billion XP at this rate. You hit 1.5 billion overflow today, and it's not even 10% of my XP. Yeah. It is kind of nice to have, just this much built up. It's pretty good. It's pretty nice. It's sort of like, other than the random API off number 2 guy, which I really hope that guy is banned or just or something. It's scary to have an API off guy not too far behind. I'd much rather have Hosh Lucas as number 2. So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully Lucas can take back number 2 if he's not already. Imagine they made it so the leaderboards have or the leaderboards update now, and people who get banned get wiped off the leaderboard. That would be crazy. That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Be wonderful. Is he macroing or is he just someone with API off? Well, I know for certain he's API off, because otherwise it would show between me and Lucas. But no idea who he is, whether he's macroing or not. It's just sort of assumed that he's macroing because he passed Lucas really quick and me really quick, and we don't know who he is. Why is he API off? And it's more of just an assumption than anything concrete. But that's what it was really. I think I passed him around 18.6 billion. I think. So if Lucas passes him around 18.6 billion, then he's either stopped mining or, the things I said before, banned, wiped, macro, those types of things. You don't know. See, what you want to do is you want to get your nice leaderboard position, and then you can chill, right? You get your nice leaderboard position, then you can effectively quit the game. you can not have to play anymore, which is pretty funny. Like I can you know, I can get my #1 mining XP and then just sort of move on. I mean, that being said, like, you know, the goals I have for skyblock are still there. It's just they're not as important. Like #1 was important, but 10 bill gold is like it's not as important. And plus, I'd be more willing to do 10 billion gold if there were hard to mountain presets, so I could just, you know, swap between my XP tree and and gold. That would be nice, you know. Give me a couple of years to reach 18.6 billion. We'll see if you quit. Oh yeah, man. Couple of years. It does make me wonder. Aside from Lucas and maybe Arval, who would, if I like stopped entirely, who would be the first to pass me, other than Lucas and Arval? Because I think those, if them two just like decided to mine, they wouldn't need to mine for as long as, you know, 4th place API on. Because I think like it's still top 3, and then there's a big gap between 3rd and 4th. I need to. I say I need to. I should look at who 4th is, but I think it's Chevia. And Chevio's been mining, but I don't think he's been like doing comms or anything. It's not like he's been XP grinding. He's just been. He has just been mining a whole variety of stuff. You know, Chevio's a miner. Chevio's got more coal weight than me. That is the wrong command. I wanted to do top. Like Chevio mines, man. More coal weight? That's crazy. But what are the goals? The goals are just like I want to get more variety in my mining stuff. So I know I want a billion gold collection. That's definitely a goal. I want a billion gold. I mean, it'd be cool to have like top 1,000 in every mining collection. That'd be nice. I would, I would have done cobblestone if cobblestone generators were still a thing. If we had mining spread on the private island and I could make my own, or I could use my own custom gens. I already made the gens. I never. It's so. You know, I bring it up sometimes, but it's so sad that I never got to use my own cobble gens I made that everyone else used. I didn't even get to use my own gens that much. It was so sad. But yeah, I would have done cobble if the cobble gen still existed. Nowadays, it's just. I mean, I did like a tiny bit of bridge cobble to try and get like, you know, maybe I can get top 1,000 cobble. Because like 0.004%, surely I'm like close. Surely I'm like, how many millions of cobble away am I from top 1,000? That's got to be like the tiniest bit of grinding to get top 1k in that. Probably going to go back to XP grind after you hit a billion obsidian. A billion obsidian? You're going for a bill? That's sick. Oh yeah, man. To be fair, if you went for top 1k in all collections, aren't too bad except for gemstones. I mean, gemstones I'm pretty close. I mean, I get gemstones from doing what I do anyway. So I might even hit top 1,000 gemstone from just doing comms. Maybe. Probably not, because it's still, you know, doing comms isn't exactly great for gem collection. But I mean, you know, top 0.007 should be quite close. Somewhat close, I guess. It's a shame my lapis is so low. That's like my lowest mining collection. But I'm not out here mining lapis. I'm not gonna go and mine lapis so that it's no longer my, you know, lowest mining collection. Other than lapis, what is it? Because we don't consider sulfur a mining collection, because it's not. It's a combat collection. It would probably be sand. Sand looks like my lowest. Technically mycelium should be, but how the fuck did I even get 101k mycelium? When did I do that? Oh well. Gravel's pretty low. Glowstone's pretty low. Iron's pretty low. Nether quartz is quite low actually. Emeralds is low. Makes sense. It's better to mine on the Dwarven Mine's roof than to mine on bridge. How do you get on Dwarven Mine's roof nowadays? I can definitely see that being better. I just thought they they either don't want you going up there ban-wise. I don't think they'd ban you for it, but I'm pretty sure there was like last time when 30 virus got on top of the Nether. Sorry, not the Nether, the Dwarven Mines. I think they patched it last time. I think they patched the way that you can get up there. Unless there's a new way up there. Ender pearls still do the thing where you can go through a block. That is part of 1.8. And probably even newer versions as well. Anyways, hello Angel. Welcome to mining. You teleport up and spam pearls. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, pearls do that. They'll, like, if you pearl on the block underneath, or if your pearl hits there, then I believe it tries to put you on top of that block. Yeah, on top of that block. Can you speak today? Can't even speak. Did it yesterday and it still works? Yeah. Does make sense, and that is definitely where you want to be for getting cobblestone. Because I'm sure like the top of there is just a flat layer of cobble. It's gonna be nice to mine cobble up there. It's a shame about the cobble gens. That is still like the main thing that's making me not want to do cobble, is that it's not the cobble gen. It's not the cobble gen that I made. It's so sad. Although the rates of like doing cobble up there with mineral armor are going to be insanely ridiculous compared to what even like the best cobble gen would not even get close. So, you know, rates are way better anyway. Anyone going for top 1 in cobble collection? Anyone gonna take over Chevio? Anyone gonna take over Chevio? Cobble nowadays is pretty much like mining ob. I think cobble would be better than mining obsidian. Because at least with cobblestone, you can just run along and mine. And you don't have to, like, wait to make sure that your thingy mines the obsidian. Although that's probably less of a concern with obsidian. Like, if I actually did obsidian, it probably wouldn't be that much of an issue, but I don't know, man. Like, you mine obsidian, it's not like it's insta-mine, you know? Like, you don't insta-mine obsidian. You have to wait a little bit. Actually, when do we get to insta-mine obsidian? So nah, we can't passively insta-mine obsidian, because if we ever got to passively insta-mining obsidian, we would passively insta-mine, like, probably grey mithril. Probably. Let's have a look. Does it not have the different types of... That's so annoying. Why would they not put the different types of mithril in there? It's so bullshit. It doesn't even have the fucking... Oh my god, it doesn't even have the block strength for obsidian. Bastard. Bastard game. Most of the time it's insta-mine. Just need mining speed boost. Yeah. It's a shame that like mining speed boost doesn't last as long as it used to, and I think it has a longer cooldown as well. But I mean, it's still would make sense as being meta for obsidian and gold and all that. It's a shame what they did to mining speed boost there. Look how they massacred my boy. My boy mining speed boost. I used to use it in tandem with Picobulus. It used to be great. It used to be amazing. It is kind of nice now that pretty much every mining ability has a use. I say pretty much, but like, you know, people use mining speed boost. I use Picobulus. I get, you know, people use mining speed boost and Picobulus. A lot of people use Maniac Miner. To be fair, I don't think anyone uses Anomalous Desire. I think I've seen some people using Sheer Force. Not sure about that one though. Gemstone Infusion, I think that's still bad though. I think people don't use that one. But yeah. I mean, 3 out of 6 is better than, what was it before? 2 out of 6? And like, it was more of a... It was more of a you used Picobulus because, you know, you might as well. Because you can use both. And nowadays, like, it is 6. So it's more like a, you know, definitely 3, maybe 4. And I'd take 3.5. 3.5 is pretty good. Sheer Force is nice for powder mining. It's pretty, I think, I don't know. I think it's got good uptime, isn't it? It's got a good uptime, also 200 mining spread in itself is pretty good. It's a shame it isn't gemstone spread, imagine. Imagine it was like 200 mining spread and 200 gemstone spread. That would be crazy. That would be a little bit crazy. Especially considering the max gemstone spread we have right now is 10. Sorry, not 10. 10.1. That is max gemstone spread right now. Maybe there's a way that you can get a little bit more than 10.1, but yeah. Imagine. Imagine insane levels of gemstone spread. Sheer Force would get more use if it wasn't unlocked so late at Heart of Mountain 10 since it's only used for powder chest mining. Yeah. It's also so far away from good perk. Like, you have to get Vanguard Seeker to get Sheer Force. Like, these 2 perks aren't too bad. But then I think Vanguard Seeker is a little bit of like a... Because you have to get that to get that. I guess Vanguard Seeker isn't that bad, but... You know, it's a little bit like... It's out of the way. It's not as easy to just tack on. It's not a connecting perk like the core of the mountain. Or more like Mole. Mole's a pretty good connector. Blockhead can do some connecting as well. You know, there's some perks that are a little bit more of a connector perk. Yeah, I'm here to say, chat. I'm here to say that one of the reasons, actually, that I didn't stream, like, the day after the previous stream. Because the previous stream, it was unfortunate. You know, it didn't go too well. Connection-wise, everything. But, after that stream, I did a lot of more game dev stuff. That was pretty sick. And I'm loving it. Game dev stuff is I'm having such a good time right now with the game dev stuff. It feels like progress. And it's a nice feeling, man. Feels good, man. definitely feels good to make some progress after like like saying, "Oh, I'm gonna do Linux someday," and I actually have been doing some Linux stuff. I haven't got it on my main computer yet, but that's another thing I've been doing is some Linux stuff. I've been pretty much doing a mock run of putting it on my computer, like my main desktop computer. Um, it's nice. It's nice. In terms of a mock run, I have installed Windows to a drive and Linux to a drive. Um, but currently, I cannot switch between them without unplugging one or the other. And basically, I just need to look into Grub. What I'm thinking is I just like install Grub on Linux and then I might be able to use Grub to add Windows in there, and then I can choose which operating system I want to boot into. I mean, that's a backup anyway. It's just to make sure that I can absolutely switch between the two without doing some fucky shit. There's there's a much easier way that with my main computer it'll be a lot easier. So basically, it's looking good. It's looking good on the Linux front. I might actually be able to start start using Linux on my main computer. And once that happens, chat, it's over. It's over for everyone. It is absolutely over. For Windows, that is. Windows is gone. Windows is dead. Once I once I get all my stuff onto Linux, it's over for Windows. Windows 11 coming in October? Not for me. Not even gonna entertain the idea of installing Windows 11. It's over for Windows. I'm going to Linux, man. I do wish I started earlier though, because it would have probably been a good idea to like test out a few distros before needing to actually use it for my operating system. But look, we moved, all right. It is what it is. What game are you developing? I am developing a survival game. It's it's a nice, fun side project to have, and by side project I mean I'm spending all my time on it. But it's probably a better use of my time than mining. Of my IRL lifetime, it is probably better for me to actually, do some game dev stuff instead of mining, but it's a survival game. It's a survival game I started making as my first Unity project like ages ago. It was genuinely my first Unity project, so what I've been doing is going through all the code that I wrote many years ago now. I'm trying to think of like it might be 7 years ago. Probably not 7. But it's many years ago code and it shows, man. It's such bad code. Like me refactoring all of that code is honestly I feel like see I don't know whether I am a coder enough to say this. I don't know if I'm a programmer enough to say this. But for programmers it's probably like you know how people find pressure washing satisfying? Like you pressure wash dirt off of tiles in it. Like there's a whole pressure washing simulator as a game. I feel like refactoring that code is probably is pressure washing for programmers. Like looking at really shit, to be honest, really shit code getting turned into like nice, clean, readable code. That is like many times faster and shorter and smaller and everything. I'm sure that's got to be like there has to be satisfying things for programmers slash developers. If I post a before and after of the inventory script in my survival game, I'm just saying, man. That shit is absolutely uh satisfying stuff. Oh yeah, pressure washing is hella cool. Yeah, that's what because I know that I don't know if it's posted to the r/satisfying or in YouTube videos where it's like, oh, satisfying compilation or whatever. But like, I think people find like pressure washing satisfying. I think for programmers, refactoring code like that has to be similar. It has to base it. I feel like it has to be that. Hello, I'm sorry to interrupt your conversation about your game, but I've been wondering what mods you use for a while. It's a need to know. It's a need to know. Um, well, I use NEU. That's what this is. I use SkyTills, skyblock add-ons. I feel like because skyblock add-ons is so old, I feel like it'd be a good idea to eventually sunset it. Eventually stop using skyblock add-ons. The problem is, and I would love to, because it makes sense to be fair. Like skyblock add-ons was the first hypixel skyblock mod. It's sort of it's old. It's not being developed anymore. For one thing, I feel like it makes sense to eventually retire it. Like if it's not being maintained, it sort of makes sense for another mod that is being maintained to just sort of subsume it, subsume its features. And the only thing I really use out of skyblock add-ons, do you only use 3 mods? Um, wait, hold on a minute. Wait, let me finish my point. I feel like basically other things like NEU, SkyTills, and all that sort of stuff, they should basically just take everything from skyblock add-ons at this point. The things that I use skyblock add-ons for is the locking slots feature and the bars that you see here. I'm pretty sure that's the only final, like the last thing that I still use skyblock add-ons for. But in terms of skyblock mods, it is skyblock add-ons, NEU, SkyTills, Patcher. Do I use Optifine? Yeah, I do. Optifine, I guess. Um, I'm forgetting something, I'm sure. That comes with Patcher. Oh yeah, I use chat triggers to get call weight. Um, although call weight is updated and stuff, so maybe I should change that. And there's this resource pack organizer, which I don't really need because I don't really change my resource pack at all. I don't really change my texture pack. How could you forget call weight? That is true. I mean, call weight, I use it entirely for seeing people's call weight rank in game, and then like call weight top and call weight find my name. Um, but I know Vinxie, they've been adding some cool stuff to call weight. So realistically, I should download that. I should download that, but I also haven't even downloaded Sky Honey. It's like a new mod that everyone's pretty much downloaded at this point. It's basically like another NEU or SkyTools level mod that pretty much everyone has. That I should download, but I haven't. It is what it is. Nakash is definitely a coal weight top. Tell you what, Shoal, I am indeed top 3 in coal weight. It's kind of crazy. Top 3 in coal weight. Definitely not carried by Glaciate Tunnels being a little bit too good for coal weight at the moment, but it is what it is. There's a new coal weight mod? I don't know if Vinxie has released it publicly. I don't know if they have. It might be like an alpha version, so I don't know. I don't know about Colway. I don't really know, to be honest. Do not know what is going on with Colway at the moment, but I know that Vinxie has released some cool stuff. Also, hello shop. What's up, squad? Hell yeah. Makash barely uses mods, that's why his game looks so rugged. That's a lot. It's a decent amount of mods, man. Not as much as some other people. You know, some people post the hypixel skyblock Reddit and they've got like a full 30 mod pack list. I'm like, what the fuck do you need all these mods for, man? What are all these mods even doing? Surely you don't need that many mods for skyblock. Really enjoy your streams and the mods you use? Nice to hear. You better hope I don't turn on my API and flex my 100,000 call weight. Oh god. It's over for everyone. It's over for floating, like his 43,000 call weight's not going to survive your 100k. It's over. Is it released for Guild? I think Vinxie posted it somewhere in Guild General. Your call weight automatically updated, and you have to use Sky. Wait, you have to use Sky. I almost said Sky tax. Oh god. No, my brain is dead, chat. My brain is gone. It's over for my brain. But you have to use syntax add-ons for corpse ESP. See, why do you need corpse ESP? Just, you know, memorize all the corpse locations. It's not hard. Cool, I'll look in Guild General. You can also ask Vinxie if they have a link to it anywhere. But it should be in Guild General. It might even be pinned, I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Oh, it's literally in Guild General, it's like a few scrolls up. See, one of the other things though is it's not as simple as like update your call weight maybe. I think you might need to like download some stuff. You might need to put things in specific folders. Or fun stuff, that is. Streaming 3 days after your last stream is an achievement. It didn't used to be, man. I did daily streams for a while. Some people know. Some viewers know. The days I did daily streaming. Nowadays, it's just like... I actually could have streamed the day after. I think I forgot, to be honest. I was probably going to stream the day after, but it was like 10 PM that I remembered. I'm like, do I want to start stream at 10 PM? It's a bit late. I don't know. It's pinned? Is that... Oh, it's pinned. They taxed the skies. Sky tax. No more clouds. Your sky has been taxed. Do you want free money? No. I'm good for coins. Kind of. I say that, but I really need crystal fragments. But then they just keep rising in price because Derpy's coming. But the problem is when Derpy actually comes, it's probably going to be like... They're probably going to increase in price ridiculously, expeditiously. You know, they're going to increase in price a lot, in theory, probably. Maybe not. Because some people will... Because if people don't expect it, it would obviously massively rise in price. But people are expecting Derpy to come. It's a cycle. He comes every 4 months. They know that Derpy is going to be here on the 1st of May. So... when do you invest into crystal fragments? That's the question. Is 180k the bad time to invest? Probably. Is it a good time to invest? Also probably. You never know. The mining 1 to 60 daily streams. I didn't go 60, that's a little too far for me. I did up to like 30 probably. Real ones were there. True. So true. The real ones know. Real ones know the mining stream 34, I guess. How high did I even get with the previous one? Because I did one recently where I went for like 20-ish mining streams, just titling it Makash Mining Stream 20-ish. 21, 22. But I've gone back to good titles. Titles that I, title myself. And, it's cool and epic. My titles are unique. They're definitely not really low effort titles. They're high effort, high amounts of thought, very high. Definitely high titles. High tier titles, actually. The 50 Danish kroner daily streams were cool. I mean, yeah, I can't lie. Can't lie. When I got like money each stream, that was pretty sick. So unique, it's a sequel. Very true. Very true. I mean, if Mining XP Grinding Attempt 1 was not a good stream, why do you think they made Mining XP Grinding Attempt 2? Clearly number 1 was good, otherwise they wouldn't have made 2. Surely. That's why the Minecraft movie is going to get... that's why we're going to have Mining Movie 2. Minecraft Movie 2. Whereas instead of saying chicken jockey, he says cock jockey. Because, you first start with the chicken, and then you... Anyway. It's fucking... It's a cockerel. That's what will be, That's like the upgraded version of the chicken jockey. This is a cockerel jockey. Anyway, did you watch the Minecraft movie? I did not. And still have not watched it. I don't know if I will see it. It'll probably be like Avengers Endgame or Infinity War, where I haven't seen them. But like everyone in the world has seen them. And I'm just out of the loop. Forever. Although I guess you can't be out of the loop for certain Minecraft movie memes. Stuff like Chicken Jockey. Flint and Steel. Ender Pearl. Oh god. You know the memes. You know it. You've been on the internet, I'm sure. Although you probably haven't. You never know. You never know. Have you seen The Cat in the Hat? No. But I do know of the books. I mean, speaking of The Cat in the Hat, have you seen, fuck, what was it? Oh, yeah, it's The Cat with the Gat. That's what it is. Have you seen The Cat with the Gat? The Cat with the Gat is a top tier meme. It's you have seen The Cat with the Gat? Cat with the Gat is good. The Cat with the Gat. Makash, what are you saying? Don't watch the Minecraft movie. Yeah, I probably won't, but you never know. I didn't think I'd be bored. I didn't think I would have watched Oppenheimer, but the boys went and saw it. So, I saw Oppenheimer. And it was good. It was a good movie. It's a good movie, man. Makash, what nickel complexes should I make? The smallest amount of nickel sulfate you could buy was a kilogram. What are you going to make nickel complexes for? Or is it just you want to make nickel complexes? What are you going to use those nickel complexes for if you do make them? Or do they just look cool? I don't even know any nickel complexes. You gotta give me some like examples, syntax man. You gotta do that. Examples. How do I have more money in my purse than you right now? I need money. That is true. I bought some boost cookies and probably some other stuff. But I'm really high in bits, but low in coins, and I need to convert my bits to coins, but it's hard because crystal fragments are in the bin, and it's basically a pain. Nickel has a very rich coordination chemistry. Ooh, that's pretty sick. Back when MFM was the best. Alright, I think I've caught up with everything. Oppenheimer is an awful film, not even a hot take. I think, I mean, to be honest, I don't remember a lot from it. So maybe it wasn't the best. Maybe it wasn't the best film. It's not like it was like top three of all time. But I thought it was good. It was pretty good. I don't know if it was just I hadn't seen a movie in a while, but I thought certain parts of it were a bit weird. But I thought it was good. It's pretty nice. I think they really edged everyone with like the bomb bit there. It's like, oh, when's the explosion? Oh, when's it gonna happen? Oh, you didn't think it? Oh, bang! Explosion happens. I think it was a masterpiece, but not top 10 masterpieces. Was it absolute cinema? Was it absolute cinema? Was it an absolute cinema piece? That meme's a weird one. I don't know how absolute cinema became a meme. Where did that even originate? I just know it from Atriarch, because I watch way too much Atriarch nowadays. It's also kind of annoying. He streams at like 3 a.m. So I watched this one streamer that I've always watched from like 10 or 11 till like 2 or 3. And then Atriarch stream starts at like 3. And then it goes on until like maybe 6. And then I wonder why my sleep schedule gets fucked up. But you know, it is what it is. It was boring. I appreciated it. You need a lessons in meme culture video on that. The Absolute Cinema one. I think it's an interesting meme. You don't want to be glazing cinema too much, though. Like, if you're making a new meme, you can't just be promoting the cinema industry. It's a little weird, man. It's a little suspicious. Minecraft was honestly amazing, purely because I went on the opening night and the crowds were banging. I have seen the crowds um, of Minecraft movie. Like, I've seen some things where it was like, we know Chicken Jockey is great, but can you not throw your popcorn everywhere? Oh dear. I'm glazing Oppenheimer, I just like dip bruh. I didn't say that you were glazing it if you thought that I said that you were glazing it. But yeah. To be fair, no one threw shit, they just cheered the entire time. I'm sure they like, if I had to guess, from what I've seen on the internet, it's like a massive cheer at Chicken Jockey. And every time he basically just says something from Minecraft, you know, crafting table, ender pearl, um, all that sort of thing. The first 30 minutes was applause. Oh, actually, I did see the Technoblade mention clip. A clip of like the Technoblade scene. was pretty sick. It was kind of nice. That one, you know, that one got me in the heart. That was nice. Nice to see. There better be applause after that sighting. You see a Technoblade in the Minecraft movie. There better be some thunderous applause. Some like salutes in the stream maybe. In the stream? In the cinema. You just got people going like 07. Unless people are like, ah, who the fuck is that? I don't know. You were sad Jason Momoa and Jack Black didn't. Oh, don't worry, they'll do that in Minecraft movie too. Didn't they tease that at the end? I heard about that on the internet. That Minecraft movie 2 is gonna happen. I heard it. Not sure if true though. Will we get Minecraft movie 2? Oh no, best clip I saw on Twitter. And to be fair, I shouldn't be on Twitter. Twitter is shit. But one clip I saw on Twitter where, you know, it was in the cinema and it was the end where Jack Black, as Steve, says hi to Alex. And and then the clip ends with some guy screaming, "He's gonna fuck!" And then the crowd just like roars with cheers. It's, oh my god. It was a good clip. Good meme. Good Twitter post, if you will. Not living in the US is such a blessing that I don't have to hear Chicken Jockey in theaters if I ever go. I would have thought that would be in like any theater. Like you'd hear even in UK theaters. Well, maybe not. Maybe we don't have that in the UK. Maybe we don't have like people being a bit silly. Maybe we're well behaved in the UK. Have you seen the clip with the child during the scene Jack Black says the nether? No, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that many clips, to be fair. Pretty much said all the clips that I've seen. Anything outside of what I've said, I probably haven't seen. Herobrine in second Minecraft movie when? Oh god. Herobrine? Oh god. Herobrine just evil Jack Black. See, Jack Black being like, you know, Steve, but good. So non-Herobrine is like, you know, he says Chicken Jockey. And then like evil Jack Black, Herobrine. He says like career, job even. Or more like, you know, pillager. Instead of chicken jockey, it's like, ah, release the pillagers. I actually forgot what the evil version of villagers are called. They're illagers, aren't they? I've not played vanilla for so long that I've forgotten that. I've forgotten the fundamentals of vanilla Minecraft. Although it's more new Minecraft, the illagers, really. Plus, you only ever go there with the intent of getting a Totem of Undying. Or their raids, which you also get Totem of Undying. Someone brought an actual chicken into the film. That is actually, yeah, I've also seen that one as well. I think there was some controversy on that one, maybe, or like, please don't bring a chicken into the theater, please. Please leave your chicken at home. I think they left the chicken. I think they didn't take the chicken home and it was just left. And someone had to like take care of the chicken. Poor chicken, man. Could have starved. They left the chicken to die. O'Brien in, or that one, the fact that they're selling Jack Black minifigures is something out of South Park. See, I thought that was fake. Because I saw a meme, it's like, Mum, please let me buy the the overweight Jack Black figurine. I forget, it's like overweight middle-aged man figurine or something like that. And it's like, oh god. I didn't think it was real because why would you buy a figurine of Jack Black in dressed as Steve? Doesn't really make that much sense. At least buy a figurine of just Steve himself. I'd respect that. Lucky Steve, that's a respectable figurine, but Jack Black dressed as Steve, probably not the greatest thing to get an action figure of. Speaking of South Park chat, we're less time away from the next South Park season. I'm excited. You've got me excited because I'm at new South Park, only months away. Oh dear, South Park. More South Park. I'll have something to watch in July. I'm hoping it's going to be more episodes than 6. But I'm expecting 6. I'm expecting 6 episodes. And I'll be pleasantly surprised if I get more. They're not doing Trump stuff, which is sad. I wonder if they'll do Kanye. I think they could do Kanye. It seems like they're doing Randy as like what they did with Garrison for Trump. It seems like what they're having Randy do Elon. Probably. That is my guesstimation from, the doing Ket and fucking around with the government a little. But I think, that just sort of makes sense. They have Kyle as a chicken. That is interesting. I'm thinking that might be like an anti-vax episode, maybe, where Kyle didn't get his anti-chicken pox vax, but it's like a different type of chicken pox where you become a chicken. Let's see. They had the planes crashing with Butters, so that one's pretty obvious, Butters runs the ATF. Is it ATF? I just pulled some random acronym out there. American flight thing. What else is there in that teaser? They had Starvin' Marvin in space with Diddy. So there's going to be a Diddy episode. There's going to be an episode on the fires because all their like houses are on fire. So if I had to guess, it would be the LA wildfires. And then they're doing an episode on that. What else was there? The weird one that I don't get is why, or well, it's not weird one that I don't get. It's more like I don't see where in an episode or how this episode would be a thing. Um, Kanye was in season 26. Yeah, he was, but it's weird he's gotten. Actually, I don't remember his last crash out on on uh on season 26. Was that worse than the latest Twitter one? Or is the latest Twitter one just like on par? I don't know. Anyway, um, what I don't get is the one where Cartman's like taking a selfie in some medical room where The woman's having an abortion. I don't get what episode that's going to be a part of. Like, why is he in there? Why is he doing that? What is he doing there? What is he cooking? Hold on, run it back. I'm going on to the trailer because I want to know if there's anything I've missed. South Park Season 27. This summer. Oh yeah, it's the French Canadians taking the Eiffel Tower. Eiffel Tower. The French Canadians, Quebecians, taking back the Statue of Liberty. That's an interesting one. Let's see. Flights crashing into each other. There was a lot of that in the teaser. Don't know why there's Moses. It's Cartman. Yeah, I don't know why Cartman's in there taking a selfie. You know, classic Randy doing cat. I think I've touched on everything there. It's exciting. Exciting chat. I can't wait until new South Park. I have some dinner now, unfortunately. Have a nice dinner, Schult. Also, see you, Kazayamat as well. Everyone's going. But yeah, see you guys. Mining 112. GG. See, it makes me think that I should probably get Sky Honey, because that would be nice to like put in guild chat sometimes. Have my mining level to put in guild chat from Sky Honey. Uh-oh. Why is the game lagging? Don't do this to me. Actually, hold on, that just reminded me. I think they did an alpha where they introduced some changes. Soupy, no? I think it's Sky Honey that. I might be wrong though, I don't know which mod it is. But they did an alpha where the admins changed some profile loading things. And what I hope from it is that, you know, swapping from Mineshaft to Dwarven Mines Lobby will in theory be less laggy. That's what I was hoping. Although maybe it was more to do with profiles as opposed to swapping between lobbies, but they had an alpha for that, and I think there was an update recently, so they might have added that to main. But if they did make swapping between instances more efficient, and hopefully like going in and out of a mine shaft will be less laggy and, you know, basically just better, that'd be good. Anyways, hello Divans. Welcome to mining. You know, it reminds me of Powliner, because he has like a channel membership tier called Man, and he just, you know, when someone does, or when someone like subscribes to the Man tier, he just goes, "Welcome to Man," like "Welcome to Man." It just, if I had a, you know, if I had a thing like that, I should have a I should have a tier called mining, so it's just welcome to mining. That'd be good. a tier called mining, a tier called mined, and another like the final tier would be um I guess if you've got mining and you've got mined, I don't think there's anything more you can do after that, is there? Anyways, hello Cole. Welcome Cole to mining. I have to start welcoming mining cult members to mining because mining cult members don't even mine anymore. So sad. It's so sad, man. Thanks, bro. Sorry, my English is bad. It's it's fine. Don't need to worry about that. But yeah. Holy lag. Which in theory there should be less lag when swapping between servers. I'd test it, but I don't think I'd see any difference. It's probably more for them than it is for gameplay, making gameplay faster. Holy 4 million bits. I've got way too many bits. It's good if bits become really valuable. But I just don't think they would. I don't think they will be. I also I don't know enough whether 4 million is significant or not. Like I know that 4 million's a lot for me and for some other people as well. But I don't know whether 4 million's like ranked in any way, you know? Like is 4 million bits going to be significant to where if they added something that requires bits, I'm just going to be in a unique position. Like they add in a new thing that's really high Bitcoin ratio and I just become insanely wealthy. That'd be sick. Be very nice if that happened. I really hope they add that. That'd be fucking amazing. Huh? I've just been denied my mine shell. This is bullshit. Fuck you, game. God damn it, man. Got my mine shaft being denied. This is so sad. I don't get how that happens either. Like, why did it happen then? What caused my mine shaft to get deleted there? Does make you wonder how that happens. That was smooth though. That previous commission into this one was pretty nice. Also, did I do the lustrous divan drill last stream? I think I did show it off, but I don't think I used it at all really. This is it was a pretty recent change, the lustrous divans drill thing. In theory, it's supposed to be better for comms because you get your gem commissions done faster. But I don't know, I'm not really feeling the... Is he taking my soul? My soul's being yoinked. Hello there. But, what was I saying? Yeah, I haven't really noticed the difference in lustrous versus refined. Not that much more fortune, to be fair. Hell yeah. That's sick. My cake soul's been yoinked though. It's 100% my my soul. My soul has been entrapped within cake. Is being cherished. I know someone out there has like 3 cake souls of me. It's lustrous because you really like your drill. That is true. It is interesting because like this drill is more like the refined drill is more sentimental, I guess. Like this is the one that I've been mining with all the time, like since Mithril, years ago. I forged this drill from a 355 till now. Like this one's personal. That one's got some sentimentality behind it. This one was a random drill that I bought from the auction house. So it's not as sentimental. But I still have had it for quite a while. But I'm also trying to... I'm thinking of getting like a 3rd divans drill. So whenever I whenever I pull the trigger on that decision, that will be a day. I'll finally have 3 divans drills that I've been talking about for so goddamn long. It used to be like, oh, I don't want to spend my money on that, and now I have 17 bill. It's like, I could spend my money on it, and it is technically better to hold assets instead of coins nowadays. Well, not even really nowadays. It's kind of always been better to do that in skyblock, but you get what I mean. I should just get a 3rd divans drill. If anything, maybe I should just put my net worth, not even net worth, my coins into all of these into a divans or into divans drills. Just buy a bunch of them. Although I don't really see divans drills themselves going up in price that much. I don't know. Maybe they will, but maybe they won't. Boring. Get a Makash drill. Where do I get a Makash drill, Zach? What do I need to do to my divans drills to make them a Makash drill? Other than NEU. I might have actually done that before. I might have gone into NEU and changed my divans drills to Makash drills. Then you get Makash drill. Oh, get 20 billion mining XP. Yeah, I need to do that. I'll get it eventually, but it's not my main thing. I think I'll probably start like sweating it out around 500 mil into 19 bill. Like once I'm at 19 and a half, I feel like I might still not be in the mindset of like, oh yeah, I need to get it over and done with then. I think that might persist until like maybe 19.7 or 19.8. But definitely around there, 19.7, 19.8, is where I'm going to just be mining a lot, you know? That's when I'll be actually going for 20 billion XP. You should get the admins to give you a special item for 20 billion. I don't think they will. I don't think they will. They don't do that for anyone who gets some massive leaderboard position. Like they haven't done that like floating, any of the farming people, any of the foraging people, like fishing as well. It's not a thing they do. It would be sick though. It'd be very sick. A mining crown, if you will, that'd be cool. King of mining. No way. Do you still have wisdom teeth? I do. I'm very wise, chat, very wise. Wise individual. I don't think I had top wisdom teeth. I don't think they actually existed. Bottom ones, yeah, but like top ones. We'll need to get yours removed. Gotta get x-rays. Oh, it should be fine. Well, I think with wisdom teeth, they just like they put you under and then you appear on the other side without wisdom teeth. So, getting them removed is not an issue. Or it shouldn't be an issue. But you can't have pain meds for like 8 hours. Ah. Pain meds and anesthesia is apparently deadly. Apparently. I mean, they do use it all the time, though. It's not like it's not like anyone. It's not like everyone who goes under just spontaneously dies. That's not how that works, but there are risks, as there are risks with everything. Something like your throat is still paralyzed? Ew. I I I don't like medical discussion. It's something that I hate thinking about it. Health related stuff, I can't. I actually just can't. So I'm glad that I don't have to, you know, do anything like that. I mean, if it's something like minor that I'm not too bothered about, I can, it depends, depends. Depends what it is, but depending on what it is, it can fuck me up. House MD, it's never loop. What? I've heard House MD just because like Atrioc watches that at the end of his streams, but that's when I tune out because I have no interest in that show. Um, but I don't actually know anything. I don't know anything about it though, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Don't know anything about the show, but I'm also not interested in it. Broke your humerus once and your shoulder was paralyzed for 3 weeks. Fuck. Tis not great. Tis not Not good. Don't want to be breaking bones. It's not what you want to be doing. You want your bones intact. How is that for medical? I guess like it's more diseases that gets me, I think. Diseases, it's just the. I mean, yeah, it wouldn't be good if I had a broken bone, but yeah, I don't know. Still, medical things, they do get to me. For some reason, you were popular with the ladies from it. I don't know. Is that from like, you know, people sign your cast or something? I don't know if I've ever done that actually. I've never signed someone's cast. Because I've seen other people sign people's cast, but I don't think I've signed anyone's cast. I don't know. Anyway. Either way. This guy's floating. It's part of it. I see. Zach has decided that in-game chat is superior to YouTube chat. YouTube chat, what are your thoughts? Zach has decided no YouTube chat. He's going straight in-game. Straight there. No filter. Just game. YouTube chat? Thoughts? What are the YouTube chat people saying? Zach has decided he is Zach has Brexited from from YouTube chat. He has said no more. No more of YouTube chat tyranny. But I know they all just wanted to talk to me for some reason. I see. Minecraft chat. Even Syntax isn't doing YouTube chat, man. It's over. It's over for YouTube chat. The problem is that I can't be doing like 3 chats at once. I can barely keep up with YouTube chat, let alone Twitch chat. And if you think I'm going to watch in-game chat, you got to be lucky. Got to be lucky to be seen. Like if my chat gets flooded with, you know, in-game stuff, then like corpse looted. Look at that. Look how much space that takes up. What if this "Where is Fetcher" gets covered up by the next corpse that I do? That's your issue with in-game chat. Like, there could have been a message there, but now I'll never know because it's been covered. It's been destroyed, even. Gone forever. Gone for good. Don't deflect. Tell me where he is. Where Fetcher is, I'm not telling. I can't tell. I mean, I'm not hiding him anywhere. He's hiding himself. Actually, is Fetcher in the guild? Because I've seen in Discord that people have been going to some random guild. People have been going to whatchamacallit, some guild that like I don't know if WBOP set it up or whatever. Some like Genic and Fetcher and some other people. Man who pioneered your Crystal Hollows mithril method. Is that Fetcher? Because there was technically 2 Crystal Hollows mithril methods. There was Magma Fields mithril, which Implodent got me doing, which I was already kind of... I knew I was going to do it when it became a viable method. But Implodent had like... I can't remember if Implodent did it with someone else, but they basically... they had the whole method basically figured out. So I just did that. Not MFM, just normal. Wasn't that wasn't that coffee? I think that was coffee. I can't remember. So I remember when I was mining grey mithril, someone came into chat. I think it might have been coffee, and said, "Oh, Crystal Hollows gives double the mining XP or something." And uh, and then I don't know. I mined mithril at that point basically. It was coffee. You think it was coffee too, but you give credit to Fetcher. Now that I think about it, I actually can't even remember who like taught me it, who like actually gave me the chords of all the mithril clusters. Because I think that might have actually been coffee now that I think about it. But it could have been Fetcher. I forget. As I said, I forget who actually showed me it. So long ago, man. It's so long ago. Mild Makash dementia. No way. Forgets things from a few years ago. Was not Fetcher. Yeah. I think it was coffee, but I do not know. But it was interesting because I remember a few people actually, because mining wasn't really that much of a thing in the Dwarven Mines time. Like I think people treated the Dwarven Mine, or there was definitely a few people at least that treated the Dwarven Mines update just like an update to just like, oh, you've completed it and then you go back to doing dungeons is what a few people treated it like. Um, so I had a few people in chat saying like, "Oh, why are you doing this?" sort of thing. Like, why are you mining grey mithril? I had to basically just try and like every time sort of had to explain like, "Oh yeah, I'm doing it for mining XP," or I actually don't remember whether it was mining XP or not. To be honest, at the time it might have been mining XP. I forget when I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm going for #1 mining XP" versus, "Oh, I just want to mine." Because there was times where I was like, "Oh, I just want to mine," and there was times where I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go for #1 mining XP." No idea what you're on about, Zach. Okay, I think that was everyone. We love gambling. I love Skins loses money. And if I had to guess, KHCL also lost money. Zach, what the fuck you... I'm just confused. Either way. Zach just says no. Fair enough. Fair enough. You got on your first Vanguard. So on your first Vanguard, you got a locket. Nice. Huge W. You're already beating the odds out of the gate with the first Vanguard. And you can do a few more Vanguards with that, and then maybe if you get another locket early on, then you're even more in the profit. And then if you keep on getting earlier Vanguards, Well, not earlier, but if you keep on getting early vanguards, then it's just free money. It's just massive profit. Trying to drop your second locket. I hope it drops early. Because I remember when I dropped... Because I mean, I dropped my first one at like 10 something. And, yeah, when I... What was it? I dropped my first one at like 10 something, and then it was like a few vanguards later, like under 10. I dropped the second one. I was like, ah, yes. Let's fucking go. But then after the second vanguard that dropped a locket, it took like 200 vanguards to drop a third one. It was pain. I might be in the same cycle with the fourth locket. Because I kind of have done a decent amount of vanguards since the last locket and haven't dropped one. So it's kind of unfortunate. You've done a lot of vanguards and you're minus 50 mil, so I make more money. So I make more money will mining to repay, so I don't lose really right now until I drop it. Okay. Is that minus... If you're minus 50 mil in total, that's definitely not bad. But yeah, minus 50 mil, but you've opened 15. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, if you count your locket, you said you dropped a lock on the first one. You're still massively in the green. Still massively in the green. Problem with like, if you drop a locket, it's not actually that many vanguards covered. And I think lockets have gone down recently, haven't they? They're still pretty good. I think I sold my latest, or yeah, my latest locket. I think I sold for a bill. So 925 mil is still a little bit down, but I could have swore I saw it like 800 mil or something. I remember seeing it really low. I was like, ah, shit. Why is it so low? I hope it doesn't go down too much, man. My net worth gets destroyed if it goes down too much. Vanguards will never be worth it. It seems like they're not really like definite profit. They're more like a, you know, you'll probably break even, so you can have fun if you want. That's what it seems to be, at least. But if keys are this low, that's pretty good. 27.6 mil for a key. That's not bad. They were 30 mil for a while. And 30 mil was a good price. They were 50 mil at one point. I bought way too many at 50 mil. I mean, not recently, obviously, but back when they were 50 mil, I did buy a few. Probably break even. I mean, if they're 27.6 million per, it's, that's a lot better than they used to be. Like, one locket will then pay for... hold on, let's do the quick maths here. Still pretty much the same ratio as always been. One locket pays for about 30-ish. But in that case, it's 33 and a half. How much do you make an hour if you don't sweat? No idea. XP or money-wise, actually, I don't know if I don't sweat. Because the thing is, if I don't sweat, then it's a lot more varied. Because if I sweat, then I'm trying to do the best I can. So it's probably a lot more consistent. Then if I don't sweat, then like I could be not sweating at different levels, you know? Like on stream, horrible, horrible rates on stream. But then if I'm not sweating off stream, it's still very varied, but you know, it's a lot better at least. What did Zach say? Is Zach just saying bullshit again? Yeah, meant consistently. I mean, XP, I don't know money. I don't really test money for doing comms. But XP wise, I'd say I could consistently get around 10 million XP per hour. And then I have hit like 11.7 mil um, in a test before, so you know I can get 11.7 mil, but 10 mil is probably more consistent. Still mining, I remember watching your stream like 3 months ago, and you were mining. Yes, that is what I do during stream. I do mine. It is my content. No, many of you mine for money. I see, I see. Yeah, no, I don't mine for money. Mine for mining XP. Yeah. More I mine, the more I get closer to that 20 billion overflow, though. That 20 billion overflow Reddit post is gonna go crazy. It's gonna be so good, chat. 20 billion overflow mining XP. How nice. What's my powder at? Can I do PV? I can. How wonderful. My total glaciate is 309 mil. Glaciate is so much easier to get than any powder, I swear. Although gemstone may have the best rates, glaciate is definitely still a really easy powder to get. Bro is addicted. Zach, that is that is uh that is a funny thing to say with what I've been doing recently, i.e. not skyblock. Like I've just actively not played the game for quite a while. I think it was since hitting 19 billion. Not really exactly 19 billion, but around then, I just haven't really minded at all. Been doing other things, like Linux and game dev stuff. Very fun. Holy moly, what? 149 mil mithril. True. You had withdrawals, though, so you had to come back. That is not the case at all. I stream. I stream. And when I stream, I play this game. Like, you know, it makes sense. Not only that, I played Hearts of Iron 4 in the stream before the previous. And I think in the stream before that, I did I did disasters because the internet was, wait for it, a disaster. But yeah. Is there a leaderboard for mining XP? Yeah, there's a leaderboard for mining XP. There's a leaderboard for taming as well. In fact, there's a leaderboard for every mining collection. I need to make this look more impressive because when I look at it, It just doesn't look as good. I need more top 1000s, chat. If I had top 1000 cobble, which I'm sure I could get that. If I had top 1000 gemstone, which I kind of get a little bit from comms, but if I really were to try and get a top 1000 gem, I'd probably need to go for it specifically. Other easy ones. Is there any other easy one? Like redstone maybe, hardstone maybe. The only other near one could be coal. Coal is pretty quick, maybe? I mean, if I'm already at 0.06 on coal, and Vinxie gets, I forget how many, well, I forget how much cobble? I forget how much coal they get when they mine. Um, but I don't know why 7 million rings a bell. Netherrack easy. I did have top 1000 netherrack a long time ago. I mined enough netherrack to get top 1000 and then, leaved it forever. So that 61k at one point was top 1000. It may have been years ago, but at one point it was top 1000. Hardstone, I mean, yeah, if I go for a billion gold, which I will eventually, I'll have that top 1000 for ages. Like 1 billion gold is going to stay top 1000 for so long. Um, but yeah, I don't know. It'd be nice to have like a variety of top 1000 mining collections, but yeah, later. Later activities. Mining, indeed it is mining, Wheatman. Indeed it is. Mining coal is only a good method when people don't know it's good. So when the prices are good, basically. When the price is right, you mine coal. And is the price right? Not really. The price is not right. Where's the easy to get top 1k in? Yeah. Out of these, I mean, I'm really close in cobble and gemstone anyway. Lapis would probably be a bit annoying, but I don't really think it would take that long to get top 1000 in Lapis. Redstone, I'm already quite close, probably. Or at least I've got a good head start. But there's things that I definitely don't have a good head start in, like gravel, nowhere near. Um, what's a slow collection? Sand would be a bit annoying, but I think sand collection would be really quick. Just from going off of how much cobble collection I got in like the tiny amount of bridge cobble I did, I think sand will be really quick. Lapis is hard? Okay. Lapis might be the hard one then. Sand's easy. Yeah, I think it might be Lapis that will give me issues. Nether quartz could also be a bit of an issue. I don't know if people mine nether quartz. See, the thing here is Iron Men. Iron Man players need to mine for their resources, obviously. So the Iron Man players that bring up, there's not enough of them though, is there? I feel like there's probably not enough Iron Man players um to gatekeep top 1000s for things. Probably. Or maybe Iron Men do make it harder, I don't know. Got top 1000 from 2 minions. Damn. Problem is I can't use minions because they're all preoccupied with other things. My minions are preoccupied with having tons of mining XP in them. I mean, look at it, chat. It's glorious. Glad you streamed this time around. I just got done with my classes. Nice. I men don't make it harder. It's probably not enough of them, but yeah, it makes sense. But yeah, look at all that. Wait, Lapis top 1k is over 300 mil? Sheesh. 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 That's high. Higher than I thought. Isn't... Wait, Lapis top 1000 is 300 mil? Because I remember uh top 1 Lapis... Wasn't top 1 Lapis at 1.300 mil? That's a little bit of a stupid statement, because at one point everything top 1 was like 0. If you really think about it, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Um, but I remember Lapis being a few hundred million for top 1. I remember seeing a post about that. It may have been Mr. Topper. Invite me to your island. No. Only guild members get the privilege of being on my island. Free will? Yes. We all have free will here. Free Williams. Free my guy Will. Maybe I should have one free will to just like in stock. One free will just so that I can, you know, automatically place a new ice minion down when we get another minion slot. For all your minions or just ice? I don't think I've free willed another minion. It's just all my ice minions are free willed. Hello, Salith. 18 watching, hold on. That jumped up quite a bit. How did that happen? How did that happen then? Invite me to your island, let me visit, how dare you. One of my friends is so brain-rotted and out of pocket and just says the most weird shit. Oh, wild shit, but somehow still talks to women. I see. You do be like that sometime. Anyways, back to mining. Back to the mining activities. It was 20 actually? Did it actually go up to 20? Because I saw 18, I was like, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute, why are there so many people here? What happened? Why is that the case? Because everyone is getting off around this time? It's fair. 'Tis fair. Is it the Americans then? The Americans like getting out of work or school. They go online on YouTube and find some guy mining for way too long. It's like, what the hell is this? Why is this guy mining? Why is he mining so much? There's too much mining. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I don't know. For the so for the people that you just have like 18 people or 16 people, and I've just got like pretty much nothing to go off of. Got nothing to talk about. I've already talked about all the things, man. I can't really give an update on my Linux stuff because I already did. And then like game dev stuff is just like, oh yeah, it's going good. It's going well. You've been ignored just like my dad does. Eh? Damn. Somehow it's very entertaining. It's actually how I found you. Maybe it's the voice. Maybe. Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it is the voice. I don't know. Maybe it's the mining XP. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe the mining XP just like gravitates everyone towards the stream. Everyone just sees the number and it's like, damn. I need to know. I need to know the secrets, the reason. The philosophical quandaries that must occur for someone to get this much mining XP. The philosophical. Oh, thank God. Thank God I have the right key with the right, thing. It's like I have an umber key specifically in with an umber corpse. And I needed one more corpse. It was brilliant. Amazing. Actually, your past stream got recommended to me. I see. I mean, that's one of the other things as well. It's like, the previous stream, it wasn't as great because just the lag in the stream. And, yeah, it was a pain. Couldn't play the game at all. I could barely play Disasters. Because the stream was a disaster. Skyblock woman repellent. What? Oh, Skyblock is woman repellent. I see. I see. I see. Maybe it doesn't have to be, man. Maybe it doesn't have to be. Maybe we just you play Skyblock a little bit less, and then maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. That's what I'm thinking. Like, you can play a Skyblock, but it has to be done in moderation. Said by the person with 19 billion mining XP. Makash Disaster streams peak. Were you in the party, Syntax? I can't remember. There was, we had Lucas, and we had Oti. I think we did have you. But Disasters is a good game mode. It's a good game mode. Why they don't have a flooding version or a wave version? No idea. Maybe it's too similar to the Roblox game that it's based off of. Is it actually based off of the Roblox game that I'm thinking? Or maybe it's just a similar concept. You never know. How come when I stop playing Skyblock I speak to them, and then when I stop, suddenly they want to speak with it? Anecdotal. Anecdotal evidence it's not real. It's fake news. Hypixel zombies is a lady magnet. True. Zombies is it shows character. It shows something, I guess. Probably based off the game. Or based on the game. Yeah, I mean, like, Disasters in Skyblock. Sorry, in Skyblock? What the fuck? Disasters in Hypixel. I kind of... Because I remember playing Disasters in Roblox. Or at least a similar game. It's pretty much the same game. But Disasters in Roblox on this one map that I remember playing back 10 years ago. When your boy... hold on, man, I'm 23. Damn, it's been that long. It's been that long, chat. But yeah, back pretty much a decade ago, when I played it on Roblox, it was a good game. It was a good game. What can I say? And it still holds up in Hypixel form. See, how is it you're able to mine this much XP without getting bored? Hmm. Well, that's what you have YouTube and Twitch for. In fact, this stream itself, while you're mining, you can have this stream on in the background. And you can mine, you know, you can just mine while you're watching. What have I got on YouTube right now? Only 3 years older than me. I see, I see. Alex Steele, and he's made a dagger. Interesting. Interesting YouTube videos. What else do we have? I'm not gonna lie, there's not much more interesting than that Alex Steele video. There was a grand total of nothing in my YouTube recommended. As usual, as usual. Getting there, old man. Am I an old man now that I'm 23? I'm gonna be 24 this year. I don't like that. The concept of aging? Cringe? Not good, even? This is so sad. Mining cult should be renamed if #1 coal weight isn't even in the guild. Did floating leave us? Did floating leave? Surely not. Surely not. Not my goat. My goat floating. That is the wrong thing. Hold on. No. No. Also, I don't know why Utopler changed their name to Terebrune. Interesting name change. I feel like when you do a name change, you should probably announce it, you know? Just so I know, just so people know who you are, you know? Because there's times where people will just change their name, like, what was it? Wessel. What was his name again? I've actually forgotten his name. I've been having way too many I've forgotten this moments on stream. Jesus, do you just get dementia at 23? Is that how it is? Kenji, it's not looking good. You got 3 years before it sets in. It's over. It's actually so over. Wessel, what was his name? Nah, there's actually no way I've forgotten Wessel's old name. That's fucked. Race Hands, that's what it was. Race Hands, and then he changed his name to Wessel. Cult Rex are 1,350 coal weight, right? No. It's top 1k coal weight. Top 1k coal weight is a big jump in coal weight requirements, by the way. 3,300 coal weight you need to be in mining cult. That's crazy. It's pretty high, you know. Let's look. Who is... Okay. Who is top 1k? KLFP with 3,382. You need to have more coal weight than him to get in the guild. Give me a name for my username. I'm changing it. No! No! Don't change. When did it change from 1,350? I don't remember. I forgot. I read it as Gang Member Zoo for too long. Who? You remember his name being Gang Member Zog before? Ah. Wait, you talking about Race Hands? Or Wessel? See, this is the... why do you change your name, man? Like, how... You gotta not... If you change your name, you gotta change it, like, once and then stick with it. You can't just be, like, changing a name all the time. It's like when Wbot names himself something random in game, and then I have to, you know, find out that oh, that's Wbot. It's like, why, man? Why did you do this for me? Why? Why do you change your name on me all the time? He is a man of way too many IGNs. It's not just Wbop though. Like, there's loads of people who do that in Guild. Not even just in Guild, like, just in Skyblock. Or just change the name all the time. You actually need a name because you just want one to stick. Wbop got wiped every 4 months on the dot. Is that why he's Wbop? Is it Wipe Bop? Or Wiped Bop? His real name's just Bop, but it's W because he keeps on getting wiped. Name MC list 21 IGNs. Fucking hell. I mean, if you need a name to stick to, you just have to think long and hard about it. You know, just have to think like, this IGN that I pick should be one that I stick with for a long time, and like, people in game are going to refer to me as this IGN. Pick over the top vein when you have a scrap com in that shaft. I don't remember which shaft you're talking about though. See, this is why I need to read chat properly. Because Wheatman offered some good advice, I'm sure. But I do have some things with certain shafts. Like with certain shafts there are, like with a tungsten shaft for example, there's an obvious place where you can pick up just a bit of glaciite to do your double com quite easily. And stuff like that, like mining through walls in certain places to get to corpses easier. That is something that I need to do more of, to be honest. I need to like mine through walls more often in mine shafts, but yeah. Can't think long and hard about it. That's a great deal of thinking. You just need to you need to think about it, man. You need to think. You need to think of an IGN to be used for a long time. You can't just give him the IGN long and hard, man. You can't be doing that. It's just not allowed. I won't allow it. You're not allowed. Because you'll 100% change it. That is fair. Fair. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Some people are like that. I'll change their name often. It's just not for me. I've got my one IGN that I'll stick with forever. I'll use it everywhere. The best IGN. Because it's mine. Because I got Umber. This is annoying. If only I had an Umber key, that would be great. That would be amazing. That would be perfect. Where is the Lapis corpse, though? If I had to guess, it's here. Yeah, there you go. Oh god. Copper, nitrogen, 3 hydrogens. Wait, 34? I'm definitely not reading that right. Oh wait, no, that's not 3 nitrogens. That's copper, nitrogen, 3 hydrogens, and 4 H2Os, and then 2... Wait, why is it NO32? The fuck? Eh? NO32 is... I'm thinking you messed up on the last bit. Surely not NO32, that doesn't make sense. Is there supposed to be some spaces in there? Because I can get copper, nitrogen, hydrogen 3, but then 4, with 4 H2Os. You can't, but you can't slash but brackets, hey? Just by tons of keys. That is one thing that I could do eventually. Like, if keys get really, really cheap, which I don't think they will, but it would be sick if they did. Like, if keys became really, really, really cheap, right? And I just used keys permanently. Whatever corpses are in the mineshaft, I can always do my corpse looter commission. That'd be great. If they profited, or at least broke even, that would, you know, I'd have corpse looter commissions done all the time. It'd be amazing. Hello, Slinky. Just waste your money like me. I could do that. But I need coins, Wheatman. I need coins to fuel my ice minions. What would the nickname be if it were an alt username? Ooh. Okay, so what Syntax Man has is copper. I actually don't know if I got that right. It's CU. CU better be fucking copper, alright? Otherwise, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay. Copper, nitrogen with 4 hydrogens, and then oh wait, no, it's two. Is it two hyd? Is it two waters, or is it two hydrated copper nitrogen pen pent quantoc? Don't know how many fucking hydrogens that is. Um, and then two nitrous oxides. NH3? Okay. That's too much, man. You're doing too much with your copper thing. Too much. G return. Xi Jinping. Xi Jinping return. But Schultz has returned. Schultz returned to give us the information that we desire. And that is what Kenji's next username should be. Sure, um what should Kenji's next username be? A man and a scientist walk into a bar, the man says I'd like a water. And the scientist asks for H2O2. And then he gets lit on fire because it's hydrogen peroxide. Or it's poisoned. It's one of those. Rest in peace? Yes, rest in pieces. It's supposed to be tetraamine copper nitrate. Ah, nice. Returnee. Hehe. I'm sure that's supposed to be French. I'm going to say it's returnee. I'm low on bits. This is not looking good. Oh, shit. Okay. Is it even profitable to do it at the moment? So 185 to 245k. It's not even 2k per bit. It's kind of sad. It's 1.6k per bit. That's horrid. That's actually uh uh that's just not good. I don't really the issue here is that I don't have the spare coins to put into more booster cookies so I can just still at least get my bits. And I don't want to sell my bits at less than 2k per bit. Or maybe like, I'd settle for like 1.9. I'd settle for that, but not for 1.6. 1.6 fucked. Ideally, I don't want to dip into my bank as well. I'll have to find coins from somewhere. Maybe Schult will lend me a couple billy. Would you like to be the loan shark? See, Schult's gonna lend me a couple billy, but then say, uh, he'll lend me 1 billion and be like, you know what? You owe me 2 billion next week. Have fun. And then it would be over. I'd have no more money left. He's gonna charge me 2 billion% interest. Skylet. Or skillet. Like a skillet of fish. Like ocelot, but ski lot. Ah, ski lot. What do you think of the name? Syntax just goes, I wonder how long and hard it's taken. Ski lot. Hmm. It's good. It's good, man. It's fundamentally whatever you want. It's whatever you want it to be, man. You gotta vibe with the name, you know? You gotta vibe with your name. Whatever, you can name yourself what you want, man. That's why I chose Makash. You bought an alt, but you forgot the name of it. If I had to guess, it's Schult alt. Or, hold on a minute, Show alt. Haha, look at that. That's a good name for an alt. Scholt. Scholt. But, hold on a minute, you do coal? So you're now Shacolt. What am I cooking? I am not cooking shit. I am not cooking shit. It's not looking good. It's over. You have Schult too. You forgot the email. The fuck, man? You could just make... How did you forget that? Did you forget the email or did you forget the password? Just hack into your own account. Kenji's like, get away. Get away, I'm scared. Oh no. Syntax just scaring the peeps, man. Scaring the peeps. Both, you made it 3 years ago. It might be over. Might be over for Schult too. Ooh. I mean, Schult 2 aside, do you want a Vanguard? No Vanguarders? No Vanguarders in mining coal? In 2025? That's crazy. Also, I'll not be able to help you. I only have 200 mil. That is a ripperoni. It would be nice if I got like a locket. That'd be a nice needed few 100 million coins that I could just, put towards bits and stuff. Would be appreciated. Vanguard is also available. I don't know if you want Vanguard. Check your bazaar, you now have 500 mil. Huge. Let's go. Dubs all around. Big W's. Big winnings. I mean, to be fair, I should probably do more sell offers instead of insta-selling like that, but it's just so convenient to lose money and to instantly get money. Sounds like wank and not Vanguard. Wank card, oh god. Fuck am I doing? The fuck am I doing? That's wonderful. In the interest of, like, being quick, I choose to claim the wrong commission. It's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna claim that commission real quick, and then I just claim the wrong one. He has not seen the Makash Hall of Shame. We don't need to bring up the Makash Hall of Shame image. It doesn't need to happen. Is Schultz in that image? I feel like he is. He's not. Schultz in his own hive of shame images. Schultz might even have his own section. There's a lot of Schultz hive of shames. Hall of Shame, whatever. We do now. Great. The Hall of Shame. You're the one who started it. Yeah, Implodent saw your messages and were like, you know what, we need a Hall of Shame. We need to shame Schultz with his messages. Or maybe you were the one who started it and you made the channel. Like, you know what? I'm gonna shame other people's messages. Some of y'all have been saying some weird shit. I'm gonna scroll through the Hall of Shame. What's even in there? Hello, WBot. Let's see what's in the Hall of Shame. So we have I Love Skins. We've got me. We've got Christy. We've got Real Cole. Genic. Trying to look for a good one. Classic one from Ninjun. There's one from Dance with Fire. Interesting stuff in the Hall of Shame. Can't for the life of me mind that much just to join the guild. Yeah, it is like that. Top 1k is I don't know when they changed it to top 1k. But that was a pretty big jump because I'm pretty sure it was like 1.8k before and then it was top 1k coal weight. Just go from 1.8k coal weight requirement to 3,300. Why are there gunshots outside? Wait, do you hear gunshots from my end? Or are there gunshots on your end? If there's gunshots on your end, that's concerning. I say that like it wouldn't be concerning if there were gunshots on my... You get what I mean? You know what? Gunshots, controversial opinion, gunshots not good. Not good. Jaden Path said something, and I said we need a Hall of Shame channel, and my legacy began. Huge. The legacy of the Hall of Shame channel. That's an IGN for you, mate. Oh my god. That is certainly a name, though. But hello to you in chat. That is a name of all time, and I respect it. In fact, I don't actually. I don't respect it. No, I respect it. I respect it. Or maybe I don't. Or maybe I do. You'll have to guess on this one actually. This is this is a Schrodinger thing. Do I respect it or do I not? You'll have to find out next time on the Makash stream. Because that's right. I'm ending stream. I'm gonna maybe, I don't know. You don't respect it? I take that thanks back. I didn't say either, actually. Actually, I did. Oh, you do respect it. I give thanks again. You don't respect it. I take that thanks back. Oh, you do respect it. I give that thanks again. Oh, God. This is God tier. This is God tier. Shit, hold on. There's been too many messages. I need to, like, speedrun chat real quick. Please. Thank you. Oh, my God. I hate ability cooldown. Now it was more gradual. Was it really? Because I could have sworn it went from like 1.8k to 3k. Or 3.3. It's an IGN for you. Saw it. WBop saying hi to Schult. I remember when you needed 50 mil gemstone collection to get into guild. I remember when I opposed it being coal weight to join the guild, and when it was just like you need a certain amount of mithril and a certain amount of gemstone collection. I think coal weight is nice because then it can be a variety of things. You know, you can get into guild for whatever reason. Whether you mine a lot of sand, or you're a gemstone miner, or you mine mithril, or lapis, anything. Although I think we did have a thing of like, oh, if you're top certain amount in certain collection, you can join. But whatever, we have coal weight now. You don't have access to your PC for the next 2 weeks. Shit, pain. Went home. Rip. Congrats on 19 bill XP, Makash. Hell yeah. Thank you, WBop. I'll probably grind out all my uni work in that time, bro. I graduate in like 4 weeks. Ooh. W graduation. Good. If we keep typing, he can't read. He can't end. Damn, that's. You're gonna keep me here forever. You're gonna keep me here reading messages in chat. But W graduation. Hope everything goes well. Graduated 74 years ago. 95 years old. Also quite a big W there. In 5 years, you get to become a centurion, and you get a letter from the Queen. Well, king now, but I don't. Do they still do that? I don't know if they still do that. They probably do. Get a letter from the king saying, "Well done, you made it to 100. Congratulations, you are 100 years old." A letter from the monarch. Order you some McDonald's if you don't end the stream. I may be ending the stream soon. It may happen. It may be happening. Remind me in 4 weeks, shot. I'll congratulate you. I mean, I congratulated him already. I'm joking. We'll congratulate you in 4 weeks as well. As long as you don't fail your exams, nice. But we don't be doing that. Yeah, Schult is winning. Schult will be graduating with a first. He'll be graduating with 100%. 100. billion%, in fact. Isn't graduation the thing the guy made? Maybe. It might have been a thing. Oh my god, the Vanguard's to stream. Holy. Wait, 9,000 mining speed? Was that always a thing? Because I don't think I've ever really looked at it. Never really looked at my stats while in a mine shaft, to be honest. It's always outside the mine shaft that I look. Any Vanguarders? Any Vanguard gamblers? Okie dokie. I'll order you McDonald's, I'll order you a medium rare steak and a packet of crisps. Does McDonald's do that? I don't think I will. Don't think I will. No one wanted the Vanguard, unfortunately. Very sad. No Vanguarders. Well, more of that money that I would have used to get more bits available so I can AFK for longer has now gone into skeleton keys. And I wonder where all my money is going. Rip my financials in skyblock. But either way, thank you all for watching. Indeed, thank you all for watching. Remember to like the stream, subscribe, follow on Twitch. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when I'll next stream. I'll stream some point soon, probably. You never know. Yeah, university has exams, and the exams are some strategy thing and contemporary global issues. Easy as fuck to waffle. Huge. Let's go. Global issues. Man's talking about, like, Ukraine war. Tariff situation. The overabundance of exports from China leading to issues globally. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye.